name is Tyler Sassenberg.
My name's Tanner Weedoff.
My name is Lupita Herrera. My name is Carolina Carrillo. My name is Thomas Wakely.
Today we're going to tour Minnwest Bank in Gibbon, Minnesota.
Our tour guide is Amy Weber. Can you tell us a little bit where we're at today?
Sure, we're at Minnwest Bank, located in beautiful downtown Gibbon. Minnwest Bank is a branch of the Minnwest Bank MV. They have 8 branches. They're located in St. Cloud, 2 in Redwood Falls, Morton, Marshall, Bellevue, and Danube.
Whoa, that's a lot. What's the first place we're going to look at today?
Well, a big part of banking is people bring us money. Sometimes people bring us large change boxes, or we even have a piggy bank, and we're going to see how we count all that money. We don't use our toes and fingers either.
Very funny. Tyler, got any questions for her real quick?
Let's see here. Is there any slang terms given to dollar bills?
Well, here at the bank, we don't like to use the slang terms. We just call them dollars because we don't want to get confused with all the other money we have here. But word on the street, every once in a while we'll get those dollar bills in that say, where has George been? George.com. You probably have seen some dollar bills with that on. We see them every once in a while, but you shouldn't do that to money.
Isn't it illegal to write on money?
That's right. When you write on money, you're defacing the dollar. A lot of those dollars will go back to the Federal Reserve, and they'll shred them to make new money because the dollar bills should not have any other writing on.
There's some security features in the bills too, right?
That's correct. On the larger bills, you will find a security strip located right on the bill itself. You can use a magnifying glass and look at the bill, and you'll see some small writing. There's a lot of detail that go into printing a bill. And in printers, when they mint them, no one person is allowed to make that proof one itself. So they have many people working on there as part of the security feature. They've also come out with different colors. You've probably seen different colored money, and that also is a security feature as well.
Let's go see how this place works.
Sounds good. Come on.
Well, Amy, where are we now?
We're by our beautiful change machine. And see this little piggy? He's been saving a lot of money up. How much money do you think is in this piggy?
Maybe about $3 or $4.
Okay.
I think it's about $20.
I think it's about $30.
Okay.
Well, it looks about... That's a lot of money. Maybe 30, 35?
I think 35.
I think 25.
Good guesses. As you can see, a little money will add up to a lot. And let's just see how much is in this little piggy. First, we got to empty the little piggy. Okay, now if you look down here, what this machine has is different size slots. Each one of these coins has its own slot, and that's how it sorts it. It'll keep on spinning around till it goes into its own special slot. And as it does, you'll see it fall into a bag. And the bags are all individually, you can see this is $1, 25 cents, nickel, pennies, and 10 cents. So we'll turn it on. And see how they go through this? And this keeps track of how much we have.
What if someone throws some buttons in there?
Oh, we don't like that. Sometimes they put screws and washers. That's why we put it into this bin first, so we can sort that out, because we don't want that going into the machine.
Have you ever come across any rare coins?
Every once in a while. I don't know if you guys know what a wheat penny is. It's a penny that has wheat on the back. Some people collect those. We have seen some of them. We have seen some coins you can tell with silver in them. And I'll show you on the side of a coin. If you can see a quarter, you can see that it's not all silver. There's some copper color there. We have come across some really old coins that some people have brought in that are all silver, but not too often. Those are rare. So as you can see, a little bit of change really adds up, doesn't it? So if you have a piggy bank at home and you stick in just a few coins a day and you get it half full, that was $40. That's like almost half of a Guitar Hero. Okay, so that's how our change counter works. We don't use fingers, we don't use toes. We let that do its job. It tells us how much it is, and it sorted it all into the appropriate bags.
That's pretty neat.
Yes, we think so too.
Where does the money go once it's in the bag?
Well, that's a good question. Once the bag gets to a certain amount, we consider it full, and we'll either wrap it to reuse in the bank here, or we'll send it up to our main office, and if they don't use it, it will actually go back to the Federal Reserve.
That's cool.
Yep. So now, if this was your piggy and you deposited this, we would credit your account $40.
That's money in the bank.
Yes, it is.
What are we looking at now, Amy?
Well, Lapita, before banks had computers, we had what was called a general ledger. As you know, banks are very particular about balancing every single account they have. So what this is a general ledger, and you can see by the date on there, this one is dated January 13th, 1921, long before you were around or me. But back in those days, these are expenses of the bank that they would pay, and they would have to keep track of every single cent every day. So what they would do is go in here and write down anything that happened that day and how it affected the account. Now we keep track of all of this on computers.
Where are we now?
We are in the Minnwest Bank vault. Not everybody gets to come in the vault, but this part of the vault contains the safety deposit boxes where people store valuable items. The advantage to having a safety deposit box is it's in this huge vault. You can see the walls are very, very thick in here. It's fireproof. There are no, the heat does not come in here, as you can feel. It's kind of chilly. But that's for safety's sake, because if there was a fire outside, the hot air could not get in here. This vault is very, very safe place to be. And what I'm going to open, this happens to be a safety deposit box here. The customer gets a key, and they have to bring in their key. The bank cannot open it without the customer. This one happens to be mine.
What kind of things do you keep in a safety box?
Well, that's a very good question. Let's see. Oh, we have valuable coins.
Can I see a picture of that? That is cool.
This one is $1 from 1921.
They don't look real.
Yep. Have you guys ever seen these? These were before Sacagawea, and now they're coming out with the new president dollars. These are what the dollars were. Back many years ago, this is from 1934. Hawaii was allowed to print their own money because they did not have any, and they didn't have modern equipment to get over there. So you can see this dollar actually says Hawaii on it. It's a $20 bill, and it says Hawaii across the back. So you know where it was printed. These are very, very rare, and these aren't mine, unfortunately, but I was allowed to take them out today to show you.
Do they still have some now?
No, these cannot be printed by states anymore. That's a very good question. They're all printed now by Federal Reserve. They will get an order. We order our cash from the Federal Reserve, so if they don't have that much on hand, they will. The Treasury Department decides how much is printed and when it's printed. You might want to keep your last will and testament in there. That's a safe place to keep that. You guys don't have one yet, but you want titles for cars is a good place to keep them. Also, if you get a bond, sometimes bonds are handed out for gifts, things like that. That would be a good place to keep them in there. Social Security cards are a very good place to keep them.
What about baseball cards?
Oh, yes. You should definitely put them in your parents' safety deposit box, because you know what? If you have a fire at your house, your baseball cards will burn too. In here, safe.
Sure looks like a really safe place to keep your stuff.
Yes, it sure is.
No pun intended. Okay, my name is Carolina Carrillo, and I'm here with Amy on this one computer. So what do you do here?
That's a very good question. A lot of what the banking industry does today is all done on computers. You may be able to access your own bank's website. This is Minnwest Bank website. You can go to it. It's www.minnwestbank.com. And on there, you can check out how fast your savings is accruing.
Accruing? What's that mean?
Well, that means the bank is going to pay you money just to deposit your money into the bank.
Extra money?
That's a good thing, isn't it?
Yes, it is. But do you have to pay back?
No, the money that the bank pays you is called interest, and you earn that on your account, and it's yours.
Do you do anything at the bank without like electronics? You count money by hand sometimes?
That all of our money is counted by hand. We use calculators every single day. The computer does a lot of the calculating for us, but when we're adding up large sums of numbers and things like that, we need to use the calculator because we always have to show our work. You probably were told that in math class a lot. At the bank, we have to show all of our work.
Oh.
So if you go onto the bank and you put in there, it says how much you want to invest each month. So if you were to put $10 in your account each month for 1 year, so that'd be 12 months, and let's say the interest rate was 1%, how many of you can do this in your heads? All you have to do is click on there. That's how much you will have, including interest, at the end of the year.
Of the year?
Yep.
That's a lot for just $10.
That's right. Just $10 a month can get you that much in 1 year.
I need a bank account.
Yes, you do. We do have what's called the Thumbity account at Minnwest Bank. It's for kids from 0 to age 13. It only costs $1 to start, and all of the merchandise out there you purchase with stamps. Each time you make a deposit, you get a stamp. So you buy things with your stamp and save your money.
That's what they were for. I want that teddy bear.
Doesn't that sound good to buy things with your stamps instead of spending your money?
That's very good. Now I can understand why they make us show our work at school. Where are we off to next?
How about we meet the branch president?
Who's the president?
How about we meet the branch president?
Hello. Hi, how are you doing today?
I am doing fine. How about yourself?
Pretty good. I love KGFW.
Well, I hear a lot of compliments about you guys and the activities that you do.
So how long have you been working here?
Particularly with the Minnwest Bank, I have been here since 1988.
Really? I need a chair. I feel like a talk show host.
It should be.
Hi, my name is Carolina Carrillo, and we're interviewing.
Grace Robishko.
I see. So, what do you do here at the Minnwest Bank?
At the Minnwest Bank, I'm the branch manager, and what that all involves is keeping the girls under control, keeping my customers happy, and keeping the balance of the accounts in proper order.
I see. So, where's your office?
We are sitting in my office right now.
Really?
Really. But I like to sit out there, so I'm by the people and by my employees.
So, you're kind of a social person. You like people around.
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Me too.
Good, good.
So, do you like working here?
Well, let's put it this way. I've been in banking since I was a senior in high school. And that's the only thing I have done. So, yes, I like banking.
So, you're not planning to do anything else for the rest of your life, are you?
I don't think so, unless that they tell me otherwise.
How has banking changed over the years? No offense.
You are good. I remember down at the bank in New Ulm how we used to type up the statements that we send to people to tell them how much money they have in the account. Now the computers do that. I remember hand posting all the checks that come off the account. And now your computers do that also.
So hand stamping was hard, having to do it every single time.
Yes. It was hard, but it was fun.
Do you have any advice for anybody that wants to work in a bank someday?
Go for it. It's a fun place to work. It always keeps you on your toes. Technology is always changing. Regulations are always changing. So each day you get to learn something new.
We saw a lot of things. We've seen over there with I don't know what it's called, but we've seen it where you get to put all the expensive stuff like Hawaiian dollars, and
You
we've
got to see a lot of the different currency and coins. And did Amy show you the coin machine?
yes, we found out that only half a piggy bank is $40.
In my book, that's a lot of money.
You're telling me I'm broke. Thank you very much for the tour today. I've had a great time. Thanks, Amy, for showing us the coins and everything. And thank you, too.
Well, thank you for coming. And if you ever want to come back again, you come back.
I'm coming back.
Are you? Cool.
This is Carolina Carrillo reporting for KGFW, and a penny earned is a penny saved. Something like that. A penny saved is a penny earned. And this is Thomas Wakely.
Amy, can you tell us a little about the Thumb Buddy Awards?
Well, sure, Thomas. The Thumb Buddy account is a savings account for kids here at Minnwest Bank. You earn stamps each time you deposit, and you get to buy merchandise, fabulous merchandise with your stamps, and you get to save money too. So instead of spending your money on gifts and toys, you can use your Thumb Buddy stamps to purchase them.
That's fabulous.
You know what's even more fabulous? This fuzzy boa.
And this fuzzy boa is only 12 Thumb Buddy stamps. So by opening the account and you save your stamps, you can get fabulous prizes like this. The Thumb Buddy Club also does fun stuff too. And then we always have an Easter egg hunt, and we do all kinds of fun activities throughout the year also.
Hey, Carolina, you can have your boa back.
Well, if you want to keep it, Thomas, start saving those stamps.
Who's this nice lady working behind the counter?
That's a very good question. This is Veronica Johnson, and she's a teller at Minnwest Bank.
Hey, Veronica, what's some of the things you do here in the bank?
Well, some of the things I do is I take deposits from people and I cash checks when they need some money, and I do some of the balancing of the books.
Do you get to meet all kinds of neat people?
You betcha I do, and we have a variety of different people that come in here, and I enjoy talking and visiting with each one of them.
Do you count a lot of money during the day?
Yes, I do. Some days I count more than others.
Thank you very much for the interview. Aloha.
This is Cassidy Redman for KGFW, and we're interviewing the GFW Varsity basketball team. And we're going to start off with Mr. Bussey.
How are you, Cassidy?
Good. How are you?
I'm doing super. You excited with the basketball season?
Yeah.
Yeah, I figured that's why you guys are over here. I think a lot of people are.
What have been some of your biggest successes for the year?
Well, I think everybody on the team is having a great time, and one of the things we look for is everybody enjoying themselves. So that would be number one for me. Everybody having fun. Of course, being able to play a few extra basketball games in March when everybody in Gibbon, Fairfax, and Winthrop is coming to the ball games and supporting the boys. It's a great atmosphere. So it's a lot of fun to be at this place in the season, and and see the guys be involved in that. So hopefully we can make this season last another week or two, huh?
Have you ever been any farther than this?
As a coach, this is the farthest that I've had a team. We're in the section championship game, and I said everybody's pretty excited.
When you get on that court, do you feel like you're part of a tradition?
Absolutely. One of the biggest pieces of the tradition, or who helped start the tradition, is also on our bench in Coach Muth, and he was the first coach here at GFW, so he started this for us, and he kind of set the stage as to what GFW basketball should be about, and we're trying to continue that tradition, and a lot of these boys are helping to do that. So down the road, when basketball players from your class and a few of them around you can come up and carry on that tradition of GFW basketball.
Is it true that Mrs. Bussy coaches too?
That is true. It makes for a very busy winter for the Bussies. But we managed to put the schedule together and get everybody where they need to be, and hopefully everybody's back in our house at the end of the day. It makes the winter go by fast. There's a lot of things going on every single night. So, but we both enjoy basketball. It's one of our passions, and I don't know how we would do it without basketball in our lives. So we have a lot of fun with it.
Is that all right if we interview some of the players?
That'd be fine. I'll have to bat them all down. They probably all want to come and talk with you.
Okay. That was Coach Bussy. We just interviewed Coach Bussy, and now we're going to interview
Jordan Retman.
Jordan. What's been one of the most fun things that you've got to do with the basketball team?
Over the holiday, we went up to a tournament in Sauk Rapids, and it was a good time. We had 3 games, and the whole team got to stay in a hotel, and it was a good time.
Do you ever get nervous when the clock's winding down?
There have been a few moments where, it was a close game, and, you just hope you can pull it out, but for the most part, I'm pretty calm, I should say.
What's one of your favorite things about being on the team?
It's fun just hanging out with the guys and, playing something I love to do, and that's basketball.
Why do you like to play basketball?
I've grown up playing basketball with my cousins and my friends, and it's just something to do that's fun to pass time.
Is there any advice that you give to kids my age?
If you like the game, just keep playing and practicing it, and, just something to do with your friends, just have a good time with it.
Do you remember the first time you were ever in a game?
I don't remember. I remember where it was. It was in Brownton, in their old gym, and we had a tournament there. I don't remember much about it, just that it was in Brownton. It was fun.
Anything else you want to share with us?
No, not really. Just hopefully all the viewers can come and watch our game and support us.
That was my brother, Jordan Retman. Thanks, Jordan.
You're welcome.
Now we're interviewing Reed Selstrom. How you doing, Reed?
Pretty good.
How did you get so tall?
I think it's gonna be my mom's cooking. Drink a lot of milk.
How tall are you?
6'5".
What's been one of your most favorite memories of playing basketball for Coach Bussy?
For the favorite memories, gotta be the bus rides up and to the games and from the games. It's always fun sitting in the back of the bus with those guys, telling jokes and having a good time.
Do you remember your first varsity basketball game?
I do. It was last year. I was a sophomore playing Sibley East. I remember that game. It was a lot of fun.
Did you get nervous out there?
I did a little bit at first, but then as soon as the game got started, I got used to it.
You guys are doing good this year. What's made you guys so good this year?
Well, it's got to be our defense. Our man-to-man defense is really, really good this year. We've been stopping teams, and that's been the key for our success this year.
Can you palm the basketball?
Yeah, I can.
Can you spin it around your finger? Is there anything else that you want to share with us, like kids my age that want to play basketball someday?
Practice, 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 and have fun playing basketball.
We want you to do well, so we'll let you get back to practice. Thanks a lot and good luck, Reed.
Thanks.
Now we're interviewing
Jason Berger.
What do you really like about playing basketball?
What I really like about playing basketball is being competitive, because I'm a competitive person, and playing basketball lets me do that.
Do you ever get aggressive on the court?
Oh, like you wouldn't believe. It gets really bad out there sometimes when it's a close game.
Who were some of your role models when you were growing up?
Oh, my favorite player ever would have to be Michael Jordan, just because when I was, 5th through 8th grade in school, that's who was playing, and that's who I always watched. Love Michael Jordan.
How about GFW games?
Yeah, I went to all of those not all of them when I was in middle school. I begged my parents to go to every one of them, but probably made it to about half of them. I've loved basketball since I was little.
Anything else you want to share with us?
Well, next week is what I've been looking forward to pretty much my whole life. State tournament. Just got to win one more game.
You know you can do it.
Thanks, Cassidy.
That was Jason Berger. Now we're interviewing
Andy Milius.
kind of furry, aren't you?
Yeah, I tend not to shave in the morning.
Does it itch?
Every once in a while it does, but generally not often.
Does it help you on the basketball court?
Well, it kind of psychs out the other team. When they see a big hairy guy like me, they kind of tend to back down a little bit.
What's been one of your favorite memories from playing basketball?
Last night was pretty sweet, winning with the guys. Just winning in the playoffs is pretty sweet. Just playing with the guys and having a lot of fun.
Who are your role models when you were growing up?
Well, my parents for one, but outside of that, when I was young, I'd come up to the gym and I'd hang out with Muth and the guys, and I got a good relationship with Jimmy and John Simonson and, you know, the good basketball players that came before me. But Muth was a good one too.
Sounds like you guys are riding high.
Yeah, we're having fun. We're playing really well right now, and we're just excited to get the next game going, and we'd rather just play right after the next one, so the quicker we play, the better.
Keep up the good work. We enjoy watching you.
Thank you for the interview.
That was Andy Milius. Now we're interviewing Sam Van Hahn. Sam, what do you enjoy about basketball?
Well, it's fun being around your friends and playing with them. Competition's pretty good, and we're going to state this year, so.
You had your breath. What's going on?
Well, he's running us pretty hard in practice.
Who were your role models when you were growing up?
Reggie Miller and Michael Jordan and a couple other players that I can't think of right now.
We've enjoyed watching this season. Keep up the hard work.
Yeah, thanks for the interview.
That was Sam Van Hahn. Now we're interviewing
Cody Jackson.
Cody. What's been one of your best memories about playing basketball for GFW?
Well, on the court winning, and off the court hanging out, going to the hotel for the Christmas tournament and for the state tournament coming up.
You guys have got your goals set, don't you?
Yes, we do.
Is it important to set goals?
It's important because it gives you something to go after, so yes.
We're standing in front of trophies. What do these trophies mean to you?
Well, it's kind of the past precedent. It's what other teams have done. It's kind of what we've looked up to. And we want to go back to the state tournament, which some of these say the state tournament qualifiers, and that's where we want to be.
What's standing in your way?
We have one game on Friday. It's against New London Spicer. That's the last game. That's a section championship, and then we go to state.
I think you guys can do it.
Thank you.
That right there was Cody Jackson. Now we're here with 3 utility players.
Alex Bush, Dominic Krugel,
Ty Harkness.
What's been one of your favorite memories playing for Coach Bussey?
He's always got us ready to play the next game.
Just the fun we have in practice with him. He likes to joke around.
This last playoff run, we've been doing pretty well, and it's been a lot of fun just to finally get first place in the subsection.
What do you want to be when you grow up?
I want to be an engineer, I think.
Wow. Who were your role models when you grew up?
Mine was Jeff Hornacek.
Michael Jordan.
Shaq.
Thanks a lot for the interview, guys. We just interviewed a bunch of guys from the GFW basketball team. We learned quite a few things about them. Teamwork is very important. Setting goals is also very important. Most of all, I think we've learned to have fun. Thanks a lot for the T-Birds for being on the show. This is Cassidy Rettman signing off. Oh yeah, and thank you to the cameraman, Leighton Messman.